to what's it called? The Rockstar Energy Cup Series here from Estoril. I know it says Algarve right there, but you need to hang in there with me. This is Algarve is just an unlicensed ripoff of Estoril. So we are here at Estoril in Portugal. This track was originally on the schedule last year. However, it was taken off due to an issue with the replay function. Now, since we don't use the replay function, we are able to go here. It was set in the it was supposed to be running the playoffs this year, however it got taken out. And then I didn't like the fact that Bjorno had a limit on how many cars it could run, so we're not running Bjorno, which is where this race is supposed to take place, but no. So no qualifying is now standard, if you don't remember that. Last time we raced, Larry the fucking Cable Guy won. Oh boy, in his third race back, Larry the Cable Guy picked up the victory. So, I'm going to take you through the starting lineup for the 2020 Estoril Portuguese Grand Prix, which I don't have a name for. I've run out of things to look around my room and find to sponsor. But so your starting lineup is Meryl Streep, Ellen, Stevie Wonder, George Costanza, Michael Jordan in fifth. Next row is Jesus Christ himself and Peter Sellers. Row 7 and 8. This is row 4 is Peter Sellers and Jerry Seinfeld. Row 5 is Adam Sandler and Larry the Cable Guy. Row 6 is going to be Milo and Otis. Perfect. Row 7 is going to be Lance Armstrong and Elton John. Then LeBron James, David Beckham, Mick Jagger, Steve Harvey, your points leader by, I forgot how much he's leading by, probably 2. 1. He's winning by, well, he's not winning by 1. He's winning by he's ahead by 30. I never changed the points behind. Mark Wahlberg and Kanye West. Then Jimmy Fallon and Tyler Perry, Brad Pitt and Liam McNamara. Then Mark Wahlberg and Rihanna. 27th is Judge Judy, then Kermit the Frog. Rounding out your field will be Bruce Springsteen and Johnny Depp, absent of Sammy the Seal and Darren McNamara, 2 title contenders. However, other title contenders are either at the front or close to it relatively. Without further ado, let's get underway in a race that might go to the dark, but shouldn't. As we get ready, coming over the crest, and we are green flag racing from Portugal. Ellen has the inside line advantage into turn 1. However, it's going to be George Costanza taking it 3 wide to the inside. Is he going to be able to make the pass work and take the lead from third? They're going to hold 3 wide. Costanza has to back out of the fight, and Ellen is going to take the lead. Ellen takes the lead. Driver of the number 2 car for Gold Sport now. Once was Bojibs Racing, is now Gold Sport. Now lots of beating and banging for second place. Meryl Streep holding on behind George Costanza is now Jerry Seinfeld, who started, I believe, 8th, is making a pass for 4th. Is he going to be able to make the pass, though? He's not. Maybe he's able to cross it over here. Nope. Not enough. Jerry Seinfeld started 5th. He's moved up 3 positions so far. He's going to slot into... he started 8th. He's going to slot into 5th at the moment. Ellen, who I believe is about at flat bottom of points by a good margin, is in a tough situation. Not even in desperate need of a win. Even if she wins and gets like every point that she can, she'll still be like 200 points off the playoff border. So even though we've still got about 10 races or so before the playoffs, maybe even 12. It's a very tall order for Ellen to get into the playoffs. You know, she's exactly 700 points behind points leader Steve Harvey. And honestly, for a driver, that's an incredible fall, I think. Last season she was very competitive. She had 1,100 points at the end of the regular season, which had a smaller I guess a smaller points format, yeah. You'd say it was harder to get that many points, especially without winning. And she had it by a while. Now coming down through the sweeping left. That's a cool ass camera shot. Let me just take the map off because I'm trying to get cinematic shots for everything. For the All-Star Race video package that we're bringing out sometime soon. 2 laps complete here. It is Ellen, then Meryl Streep, then George Costanza, and in 4th position is Jesus Christ himself, who started 7th and 6th in this race. He's moved up to 4th, 2 positions gained. Jerry Seinfeld's gained 3. Good start overall. Of course, Stevie Wonder has started 3rd. I believe he now sits 7th as we've got a battle for the lead here. That almost got bad. I believe Wonder sits 7th. He's lost 4 positions. Let's touch on Stevie Wonder. When Stevie Wonder was confirmed to return to Nurrscurr sometime between season 6 and 7, pretty much smack in the middle of the Sony Indie series running, there was a lot of hype because we hadn't seen him since he had been pretty much thrown out of the top teams. Not thrown out, but he didn't get a ride with the top teams even after he won the championship. So he had a tough time, and he left Nurrscurr after season 4. And now he's finally back here for season 7 with his own car, with help from Bo Gibbs Racing in Gold Sport. With help from one of the better teams in the series. It looked like everything was going to be really good. Before last week at Donington Park, his best finish was 30th, 28th, and he just falls back consistently, very hard. And I wouldn't be surprised to see just forever hanging up, be done with the Cup Series, because he's clearly not showing the talent that he once had in season 3. And honestly, I'd love to see him come back, but I think it's in the best interest for him to stay out, to just retire and not come back, because I wouldn't try and taint the legacy that Stevie Wonder had in the way that he's done. As we've got a battle for the lead here, it looks like Meryl Streep has gone through to the front of the field. Meryl Streep takes the lead here on lap 4, and now George Costanza's challenging for 2nd. And he is going to almost get it, and does get it. Oh no, almost gets spun out. And now Jesus moves into third. Oh, a terrible lap. Terrible first half a lap for Ellen. A terrible, terrible first half a lap for the driver of the two. Started on pole at a couple of laps and is now fallen all the way back to fourth after a poor set of circumstances brought her back to the end of the field. Meryl Streep is your leader. George Costanza second. Jesus Christ himself third. Ellen fourth. Jerry Seinfeld fifth. Larry the Cable Guy sixth. And Stevie Wonder in seventh. And Michael Jordan, Adam Sandler, and Otis round out your top 10. As we come to complete 4 laps here at the Portuguese Grand Prix. And coming down 4 laps, we will complete. And it looks like George Costanza has a run on Meryl Streep, gets to the inside. Can he make a move with it? No. Can't make a move with it, and now Meryl Streep is pulling away. Streep now started off on a gap. That gap 0.7 of a second. 0.75, 0.68. Now that gap closing. But how long can Meryl Streep hold on to the lead? Ellen was only able to hold on to it for about 3 laps. Can Meryl Streep hold on for any more as we come generally towards the halfway point, which is at the end of lap 8 of this very long and strung out track. 3.3 miles or maybe 2.9 miles. I believe it's 2.91 miles is the estoril circuit. I'd much rather call it estoril than Algarve because it's not Algarve, it's estoril, just with a different name. So, and probably about 7 times as much elevation change. An F1 track would never have this much elevation change. But Nurrscurr says hold my beer. So around the final corner, Meryl Streep leads lap 5. Now let's do a little thing I thought of just before we started this, which was, what team the teams and their last win for the entire team is maybe a pass for the lead here. Did he get it? He got it. Beautiful pass for lead, George Costanza. Now here comes Jesus for second. Sorry I mentioned this in season 4, but Nurrscurr makes me say some sentences I never thought I'd say. Here comes Jesus for second. Ellen looking for third. Streep gives the squeeze. Not enough. Streep falls back to third. Ellen fourth. And it's this little thing where we take a look at this ex-driver. Its entire team. 4, 3, 2, 5 cars. And when the entire team's last win was. So let's start here. George Costanza. Tier 1 racing. Now let me grab the old team list to see who's got what car. August? I'm sure it's August. Yes, August. As we complete 6 laps. Tier 1 Motorsports. Their most recent win was Indianapolis, race 2 of this season, so it's been about 7 races since their win. Here comes Jesus to the inside now. What great racing we are seeing here. We're going to be side by side through turn 2, and they're going to stay side by side all the way into turn 3. And now here comes Streep to the outside on Costanza. This is just incredible racing. Streep moves back up to second now. Started second, moved up to started first, moved down to second, back up to first, and now down to fourth. Incredible stuff, just incredible stuff. Next up is Meryl Streep. We'll go to the 83 next. 83 is Springsteen Enterprises. Their most recent win was... God, they even got one. I dare say season 5. No, Fuji. Fuji of season 6. It's been a long damn time. It's been I think it's been about a year since they've picked up a legitimate win. And now I'm gonna check that. And Streep goes for the lead around this corner. I haven't seen this pass attempt yet. Streep holding on. Still holding on. Through the final corner. Side by side for the lead. Out of the turn. They're gonna hold side by side as we go on board with Jesus Christ himself. Actually, let's go on board with Meryl Streep. See what she's going to do. Take it to the outside in turn 1. A little bit of contact. Still holding on. Still on the outside. The outside is now inside. But Streep can't get to the bottom. Streep almost had Jesus for about a half a lap there. Very impressive from Meryl Streep, able to hold on that long. It hasn't been over a year. It's been a year and 2 months since Fuji. It's just incredible. I miss the days when I was consistent. Oh, Streep back at him again. Disregarding the comment about my consistency. Meryl Streep is still gonna hold on. Has anybody come down pit road yet? Yes, somebody has come down pit road. It was Judge Judy, the first driver to give up that spot. Was the driver of the 60 car. Now, back to our little team here. Streep is in the same team as Jesus Christ himself, so if she makes a pass attempt, a valiant pass attempt that I believe will work. And this racing is goddamn incredible, by the way. As the clear from Streep, and she takes the lead here on lap 9. As Costanza looks to make the pass for second, crosses over. Beautiful camera work there from our Nurrscurr camera team. And he's going to get it. Great work by Costanza. However, moving back to 4th position, it'll be Ellen. This team, Bojic Racing's last win was the Coca-Cola 500 in Season 6. That was a year and 4 months ago, almost exactly. That's just ridiculous. 5th place is Jerry Seinfeld. His team's last win was Sonoma. Liam Maxwell won the Sonoma race, and that was the most recent win for them. 6th position, Larry the Cable Guy. His team's Michael Jackson Motorsports' last win was last season. Stevie Wonder's Wonder Enterprises has yet to win a race in their careers, although a short time around. 9th position is Adam Sandler. Ian Harrison Incorporated has won Their last win as Michael Jordan comes down pit road. Their last win was for Harrison. It's a good thought. It's been a long. I think it's Donning. I think it was Donington Park last year. So that's definitely over here. That's like a year or 2 months. Jake the Goldfish Racing. This is Milo's team. Nürburgring 2 races ago as 4 drivers come down. Current virtual leaders of the Portuguese Grand Prix. Looks like it is Elton John leading or virtually leading, however. Looks like it will be Michael Jordan out front once he leaves the pits. That is quite a big gap for Elton John to catch and pass, since the corner is right here. And yep, Michael Jordan will take virtual lead. Kanye West sits 10th, a decent run for this team. This team is Highline Racing. Their last win was Silverstone towards the end of last season. Wait, no. Did Matt Damon win a race this year yet? No, Matt Damon hasn't won yet. Yes, I'm right. Matt Damon has not won yet. Lance Armstrong is a Springsteen car. David Beckham is a Ian Harrison Incorporated car. The 50 team has yet to win a race. LeBron James has been over. The 70 independent team, John F. Kennedy, he's yet to win a race. Jesus Christ comes down pit road. He's one of the first real leaders to come down. Since we've gone through pretty much all the team, we'll be done with that as George Costanza assumes the lead with a few laps to go here. Once again, your virtual leader is Michael Jordan, and maybe he has made the ultimate strat, and maybe he's done the best strategy call coming in on about lap 9 or 8 and getting that win. Cars coming out of pit road now. Virtual second is Elton John. New virtual leader. It's Jesus. He's taking the virtual lead here. Maybe Jesus is going to get his first win in a very long time. He actually came very close twice to a win last season. The first time was when was it? The first time was, I believe, the Rockstar 500, where he finished second, or I believe he finished 4th. And then at the Texas Roval last year, I believe he finished second to Jim Carrey, who pulled a very great pit strategy. As more drivers down pit road, Jerry Seinfeld, Stevie Wonder, and Milo are all down. George Costanza, Meryl Streep, Ellen, Larry the Cable Guy, Adam Sandler, Kanye West, Lance Armstrong, David Beckham, Mick Jagger, Tyler Perry, Liam McNamara, Mark Wahlberg, and Jimmy Fallon have yet to make stops. Keeping our eyes here on the virtual leaders and seeing if they get beaten out by anybody. Looks like no, they won't. Jerry Seinfeld was slotted into virtual third, with Peter Sellers in virtual sixth. Good run for that team. As here comes Streep to the inside. That was a very beautiful pass into the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 13 turns. As Larry the Cable Guy will be making his way down, I can tell just by the way that he entered the corner. Sandler, Kanye West also coming down. Mick Jagger following suit. Looks like Liam McNamara will also be making an entrance. Jimmy Fallon also coming down, and that'll do it for now. And that leaves only 7 cars with 3 laps to go here. Or coming to 3 laps to go. Or actually at 4 laps to go. Once again, your virtual leader is Jesus Christ himself, with Michael Jordan right in tow, however. A bit of a farther gap behind them is Jerry Seinfeld, Elton John, Otis, Peter Sellers, and an even larger gap back to them is, what's his name? As these midfield drivers get passed by the virtual leaders. Once again, leaving only 7 cars to not come down pit road. And that gives us the question, when will they come down pit road? Will they come down pit road at all? As Costanza gets him back into turn 12. Around turn 12, we'll be seeing Costanza and Streep coming down side by side. How's this going to go down? This can't end well. Side by side, okay. Oh, alright. Well then. Oh, okay. Love the way I reacted to that. And that leaves, I believe, nobody. 2 cars left yet to pit. Are these drivers going to be able to beat? Is anybody going to be able to beat out the virtual leaders? Not at all. Now the battle for the win, with 3 to go, comes to Jesus and Michael Jordan. Like I said earlier, you never expect to see Jesus and Michael Jordan battling in race cars in Portugal for a win. Now do you? 2-car battle here for the lead. However, I expect both of these cars to be coming in within this or next lap. Coming around turn 11 now, or turn 12. And through 12-13, or yeah, 12-13, turn 13, I'm sorry. We will definitely be seeing Ellen come down, and David Beckham stays out to lead as many laps as he can. He's got 30 seconds on the field here. 30-second advantage on Jesus Christ himself. However, that is definitely not enough due to the mandatory pit stops. 2 laps remain here at the Portuguese Grand Prix at Estoril. David Beckham, your leader. Jesus Christ, your virtual leader. In second place is Michael Jordan makes an attempt to make that pass. Oh, don't. Maybe we can get some. Maybe we can see that next lap and see a new winner. We're going to be sticking on these leaders for now. as about 6/10 separate the two leaders, the virtual leaders. 27 seconds separates the actual leader and fake leader, who is currently going into turn 11. Jesus Christ is out front, and I wish we had the Gen 4 NASCARs. The 2006 ones, 2005. The Bush cars, oh my god, I would love to see those things go out of the tracks. To see those things come over hills like that. Even the cars with Bush cars, that would be great. Anyways, we are now going to be watching David Beckham come down pit road, as now the battle is in the hands of the 83 and the 38. One lap to go. Sponsored by GoPro. Can Michael Jordan make a move here? He looks like he's closing. Could we see it? Yes! New leader! Could it be? No! He almost had him, but he had to back out of the move. It was just too risky. Up through turn 4. Down the straightaway. Coming towards the hairpin at turn 5. Another move from Jordan. Not enough, just barely out of the reach. Barely out of reach of the driver of the number 38. Michael Jordan, 6-time NBA world champion, multiple-time winner in Nurrscurr. 1-time winner in Nurrscurr. 2-time winner? 3-time winner. 2-time winner. 2-time winner. 3-time winner. 3-time winner. 3-time winner. That makes more sense. Now, this is probably the last opportunity for Jordan to get a pass in. Maybe turn 11 as well. He needs a good run off this corner, and it looks like he might have had one, but it looks like here's the move, and he's there, and he's through in the last lap. Michael Jordan takes the lead. I cannot believe it. 2 corners left, he goes through. And rounding the final turn, this will help the championship points for the driver of the 38 for Tier 1 Motorsports. Michael Jordan will come over the loop, and Michael Jordan will win at Estoril. Jesus second. Jesus will come in second. Jerry Seinfeld third. Elton John fourth. Otis fifth. Sixth goes to Peter Sellers. Another great run for the 33 team. Meryl Streep seventh. Adam Sandler eighth. George Costanza ninth. Ellen 10th. 11th for Mick Jagger. 12th to LeBron James. 13th to Tyler Perry. 14th to Kanye West. 15th going to Jimmy Fallon. 16th Rihanna. 17th Steve Harvey. 18th Mark Wahlberg. 19th is the driver of the 21 Liam McNamara. And 20th is Larry the Cable Guy. 21st Brad Pitt. 22nd Judge Judy. 23rd Kermit the Frog. 24th Johnny Depp. 25th Lance Armstrong. 26th Stevie Wonder. 27th is Milo. 28th John F. Kennedy. 29th David Beckham. And last is Bruce Springsteen, where he absolutely is every fucking race. Poor bastard. The actual gap from first to second was only .236, a pretty close gap for what it's worth. Getting the screenshots for it now. Thank you for watching. Probably not going to see you for another 6 months, but thank you for watching. Hope to see you somewhere else soon. And as always, cha-cha real smooth.